was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Come with me if you want to live.
is your profession?
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing out there today? Y'all ready to light some fires? Because it's cold. So let's light some fires this morning. Holy shit. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? It is good to see you. What's up, Cambrian? What's up? Yeah. Let's keep warm. Holy crap. Light the fires. Give me some fires this morning. It is cold. It's cold. It's cold. Let's stay warm this morning. Holy crap. I've got my coffee. I'm all ready. I got my coffee. It's some good coffee. It is coffee shop decaf with zero sugar, like Snickers add in. It's good. It's good. It's good. Good stuff. What is up, everybody? Stay warm. Remember, stay warm. Hug who you're with to stay warm. Whatever you got to do to stay warm today, because it is a cold one. And it is going to keep getting cold. Holy crap. It's going to be cold for Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Friday's coming. And it's going to be a doozy. I loved when Halloween was on a Friday when I was a kid, because you had the whole weekend to eat all your candy. It wasn't in the middle of the week. You didn't have to deal with school. You didn't have to deal with any bull crap. You could stay out late, trick-or-treating, and there were no excuses. There was no, it's going to be, it's going to be, you got to get up in the morning and go to school, so we can't stay out past 10. No, it was the weekend. Everything was rolling. And you got to sit around all weekend playing Nintendo or Sega or PlayStation if you were that old, and hang out and eat candy. I have got some Reese's, they're like Reese's cups, and they are zero sugar. And I'm going to have some damn candy. I'm going to have some candy this week because it's sugar-free candy. So heck yeah. I cannot wait. I can't eat a whole bunch of it because it's got alcohol in it instead of regular sugar. But yeah, good morning to everyone. Hands and keyboard not cooperating today. Hi and reply to your greetings. Good morning, Adega. I hope you were doing well, my friend. It's getting cold out there. Yes, it is. It is getting cold out there. So what's up, guys? Holy crap. What a great weekend we had. I can't wait for tomorrow. I get to go see Back to the Future in theaters tomorrow. It's going to be nuts. That's the only one. The original Back to the Future is the only one I don't think I ever saw in theaters. I think it was just 2 and 3 that I saw in theaters. I'm pretty sure we saw the original on home video first. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Re-release Back to the Future. Gonna be fun. Getting out, doing stuff, hanging out. And Loki's birthday is tomorrow. So I'm gonna go live later tonight. Just so everybody knows, I'm gonna go live later tonight. And we're gonna play some Big Booby Beach Volleyball 3. That's right, Big Booby Beach Volleyball 3. Tomorrow and tonight. So I'm going to do like a test stream tonight just to make sure that the PS5 is still working, because I hadn't updated that thing in forever. I haven't even like hooked it up. So this is imported straight from Japan because you can't get it here in the United States. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball 3, because they never would release it here. So I'm going to have a good one. Thank you. Thank you, Classic. Thank you, Classic, man. Thank you, brother. It's good to see you. So we're gonna have some fun. Holy crap! I wanna get on and play some volleyball and have some fun. The last time I did this, they shut it down. This is during the coof. They were like, you can't have fun on the beach with a bunch of hot chicks that are adults playing beach volleyball. You can't do that. We're not gonna let you do that. So it'll be interesting to see what they do and how they deal with it when we go live now in 2025 to play Dead or Alive Big Booby Beach Volleyball 3 and have some fun. So it's going to be fun. Thank you so much, Jill. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, everybody. Going for the 40th anniversary on Saturday. Excited to see Back to the Future in the theater again. Absolutely. Pacific, man. Absolutely. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please. Can we bring in the next band, please? I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. And that's part of what we're going to talk about today. Getting out, doing your thing, and not being stuck in the damn house. Because why would you want to be stuck in the damn house all the time? Get out. Enjoy your life a little bit. Have some fun. Thank you, Gun Bunny. Thank you very much. Make beach volleyball booby bouncing great again. Absolutely, Project Cambrian. Men like hot chicks in bikinis. Keely Chow, you're right there. Look at you, Miss America. What is wrong with the fact that they came out with the game? This was all the rage back in the day. This was all the rage in the late 90s. Let's come out with a game where you've got hot chicks playing volleyball. And then they won't release the third game. Sony says it's inappropriate. Xbox won't release it at all because they've got to do this horse shit where, oh my God, it might objectify a woman, seeing a woman in a bikini playing beach volleyball. So they wouldn't touch it. I'm like, you guys are, what happened? What happened to the pussification right there in the gaming industry? That's like, oh my God, we can't have girls on a beach playing volleyball because that'd be so bad. We can have violence. You can have people running people over in Grand Theft Auto. You can have an evil Superman ripping people apart in Mortal Kombat, but you can't have hot chicks on the beach playing volleyball? What the hell's wrong with this picture? When did you become the Democratic Party? By God. Oh, well, if we had, Loki, if they had the giant Gorgon chick that eats everything in sight that wants to run for, the Senate, well, then maybe we could actually release the game. No, then we wouldn't want you to release the game. Don't do that. Well, we've got to put a 500-pound chick in it and make her lame and gay. God help me. Just come out with the damn game. Enjoy. Mexican Iron Man knows about hot chicks. He knows. Mikey knows. What do you want? Do you want the Gorgon on your screen? 500-pound liberal in a bikini? No, you don't want that. You want hot chicks in hot bikinis playing volleyball. That's what you want. And you know what? They're too pussified to let you have it because they've all turned into nagging Karens. It's like, why would you guys let Karens? Do you know how close Karens came to destroying the gaming industry just off Mortal Kombat alone? Mortal Kombat comes out tomorrow and we're going to give a copy away. Holy crap. We're going to give a copy away of Mortal Kombat The Legacy Collection tomorrow for Steam. So if you're interested and you're like, Loki, I want it, make sure you're a member. Make sure you're a member. We are giving it away day one on Loki's birthday. I'm giving you a gift. So you don't have to worry about bringing me something. I'm going to give you guys something. So make sure you're a member. Anybody in the member chat is eligible. It will be a members live stream. So you can't even get in unless you're a member. All you have to do is put one thing in chat. That's it. I will put your name in the drawing and you could win a copy of Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. We don't lie. You get what you pay for. So you want something, members? This is your opportunity to possibly get a copy of Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection for Steam. So I love giving shit away. I love giving games away. I love giving t-shirts away. Daryl's still waiting on his, but that's because I'm still waiting on the damn shirt. So new design, new ups. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. But you got to get out there. Forget this. I'm going to enclose myself and I'm not going to go anywhere and I'm not going to do anything. And I'm going to huddle in my little area and frack everybody else. Get out there and live your life. By God, go see something. Go out. When is the member stream? It will be tomorrow before I do the game stream. So it'll probably be between 4 and 6. So it'll be somewhere in there, and it'll be quick. So I'm just gonna get on. I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Probably lasts like 30 minutes. Keep your eyes out. I will put something in on Twitter. I will put something in the community tab on YouTube so that you get a chance. You won't, I'll update it tonight so that it's all set up, ready to go. And after we hang out, probably be like a 30-minute stream, I will give that way I give people time to come in. I'm going to give you time to come in. All you have to do is say one thing. You don't have to hang out the whole time. You don't have to be there the whole time. All you have to do is say, hey, say something. Say, Loki, I think this is crazy. Whatever you want to do. And you are entered as long as you're a member. So, and you can't get in unless you're a member. So it shouldn't be, any big kind of deal. And then we're going to go into the gaming stream. I just want to make sure tonight that it works and the PS5 hooks up and we don't have any mic problems or any BS like that, because that's one of the things I hated about streaming with the PS5 was sometimes the mic doesn't work right. Sometimes the headset doesn't work right. Sometimes it's not going through the headset and people can't hear me. I want to make sure we have a good time tomorrow on Loki's birthday and we get to enjoy. So it would be, I think we're seeing Back to the Future later that night, but if it's earlier, there will be an update on time tonight. So I'll have to look at tickets again and remind me exactly when we are going to do the live stream, so that nothing's like, oh, oops, I did this. What is up, Arwen Avalon? How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning there, girl. How are you? It's cold. I'm an old school liberal, and I'm sick and tired of all the leftists ruining everything. They've just got to ruin everything. They got to mess with everything. So the thing is, and this is the trick, don't let them ruin everything. Just like don't let the fandom crap ruin everything. Because I tell you what, man, some of this is absolutely maddening. You've got groups going after other groups. You've got this faction versus this faction. You've got this person saying this and this person saying that. And it's like, what is all this for? Why do I have to? What is the point of being like this one guy? He was absolutely just making shit up, right? So he's just making shit up. And you wonder, why don't you just come out and quote the damn movie? So this guy covers mainly Disney shit. And it's like, many boffins died to get this information out about Disney. Bullshit. No one died. No one was in the back secretly seeking out, we're doing espionage to get this guy on YouTube information. What are you supposed to believe? And there are people that will eat this shit up. They'll gobble it up. Oh my God, it's real. It's all real. Blah, 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 blah. And you can't even talk to these fucking people. You can't say anything because immediately if you say something, you're black-pilled. You're just black-pilled. You just hate everything. And then nothing they say that's going to happen comes true. Over and over again, this is what really burns their ass. So if you ever have to deal with this, this is how you deal with it. And this is how you burn their ass. Remind them. Remind them, hey, you said this, and this, and this. And you said it was guaranteed because your boffins that died getting the information out of the Death Star, they swore up and down this was true. And that all their fellow employees had to, try and sneak the information out. And people got caught. And the Emperor took them down and force lightning them because they dared to get information out of the House of the Rat. Bull fucking shit. And the fact that people believe this, that the ones just drinking the Kool-Aid, and oh boy, do they drink the Kool-Aid. It's like, God help me, dude. It gets to the point where you're just like, I'm done. I don't want to hear about it anymore. I don't want to hear about your rumors about what's going on and how Kathleen Kennedy's going to get fired next week and all this other horse shit. I am sick and tired of hearing about this. Just give it up, man. Just give it up. If you want to review a show, by God, go and review your show. You want to talk shit about something they just came out with, go right ahead and do it. Nobody's stopping you. I'm not going to stop you. I did it with Alien. So it's not even about that. But all this shit of I'm right and you're wrong and I'm always right, and when they're not. When they're blatantly not, and they're blatantly lying to you. And this is how you want to, yeah, because it's all faction bullshit. It's all faction bullshit. It's all crap. And that's why I'm like, there ain't none of that in Valhalla. We're not doing that. There isn't going to be some big giant push of, oh my God, we've got secret sources of the red roses and stupid shit. Oh, I was in the rose garden in Game of Thrones the other day, Loki, and I heard this. Why does everybody have to go to that damn garden to talk shit? Anyway, small rant done. But go live your life, man. Go have a good time. Go out, enjoy yourself. It's not the freaking, there's no plague. There is no plague out there preventing you from getting outside of your door. It's a dangerous business going outside your door. Right? No. Unless you live in the ward or the hood. Go out your door. Go for a walk. My buddy Mansquatch, walking his ass down the block. What, 380 days? Is that what was that your last count on your last walkathon? 380 days straight? Walking your ass down the block, Mansquatch? I'm sick and tired of all the pussification of America. I am too, Keely. I am too. What's wrong with playing a damn beach volleyball game with hot chicks in it? If it was like, oh, the Olympic beach volleyball, they'd be in swimsuits. Why? Because that's what they do in beach volleyball. They're not fully clothed. They're not, you don't see 800-pound gorgons running around the beach playing beach volleyball in the Olympics. No, you don't. Be Bilbo. Go on an adventure. Be Bilbo. Go on an adventure. Jill, even if you just go outside and you just walk to your mailbox and back, you've gotten out. You've gotten out. You've gotten outside. Taking a breath of fresh air. No clout on real life. That's why people hang on to YouTube. I couldn't have said it better. From the sniper's nest. And he doesn't even work here anymore. Just go outside. Get a little air. Walk to the mailbox. If that's all you can accomplish in a day, you've accomplished something. Because you've gone outside. You've gone out your door. Even if it's for a minute. Start there. Do it every day. Then do it 2 times a day. Then 3 times a day. I understand mobility can suck sometimes. I get it. If anybody gets it, I get it. I am still rehabbing. I am still going through physical rehab for a shoulder that will not heal properly. It sucks. I get it. I'm slow. I am slow. You can ask anybody. Loki doesn't go nowhere fast. There ain't no running. Why? Because most likely I'll trip over my own 2 fucking feet and break something. I'm not kidding, but I'll get there. I will get there. I may be turtling. Everybody's turtling. But I'll fucking get there. Make no mistake about it. I may not be fast, but I won't stop. They don't know how to find things to make themselves happy. Like adding a new level of paint on a mini. Ooh, speaking of minis, I'll show you guys something. This was from Eris. Oh, shit. It's heavy. This was from Eris. It is the Tamashii Nations Mechagodzilla Kiryu from Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Absolutely fucking awesome. I was looking at this last night and I was like, holy shit, I can't wait to take it out of the box. And right there will be people that'll be like, oh my God, you're going to take it out of the box? Yeah, I'm going to take it out of the box. Hell yeah, I'm going to take it out of the box. Why? Because I want to fucking play with it. I want to pose it. I want to put it up. Maybe I'll put it right there where Metal Gear is. I don't know. But I'll put it somewhere and I'll take it out. I'll mess with all the little add-ons because it's got jet backpack and flying mode and all kinds of cool shit that you can do. And this brings me to the collecting part. Collecting dust. Don't let your stuff collect dust, man. That's a piece you want to play with and show off on the shelf. That's right, Ironcaster. He gets it. He knows. He knows. I've got a Megatron up above the Metal Gear. That is the G.I. Joe Megatron crossover where he turns into a Cobra Hiss tank. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm busting that bitch out and playing with it. Why? Because why have it? Why own it? Why own it? You know what? I've seen some fake ass motherfuckers go out and spend thousands on like G.I. Joe collections and shit, put it up on their shelves, let it collect dust for a year, and then turn around and sell it and get rid of it. That's not collecting. That's not being like, oh my God, I'm so proud of this. Check this out. All that is click on my video and look at what I spent thousands of dollars on, and I'm going to let sit there and collect fucking dust. Gaming stuff? Let me tell you something about gaming stuff. I hear all the time people talk, oh, I've got this, or I've got Final Fantasy, or I've got blah, blah, blah. Battle for Middle-earth 2. Yay. I'll put that up there for right now. But I got these out the other day. Why? Because I'm going to fucking play them. What do we got here? We've got Dead or Alive Ultimate 1. Dead or Alive Ultimate 2. Dead or Alive 3. Dead or Alive 4. Why do I have these out? Because I actually fucking play them. Put them in your damn thing and actually play them. If they're just sitting there on a shelf and they're not getting used, why the F do you have them? Why? If you're not going to play them, then it's just all you're doing is saying, look at the thing that I have. Records, you want to talk about records? These are all on the floor. Why are these all on the floor? And I've got 3 stacks that are on the floor just sitting there. Why are they on the floor? What do we have here? We've got Ghost of Tsushima, the original colored vinyl. We've got John Carpenter's Anthology. I needed the Halloween song because I'm going to play that shit. We've got Stranger Things. We've got Metallica. We've got more Stranger Things. The albums for that rock. And more. There's more over there. Why are they on the floor, Loki? Why aren't they? Because I go through my records and I actually listen to them. They don't sit on my shelf and collect dust. Loki, that's not collecting. That's hoarding. Which one? Me or them? Because this, I play. I play all of it. Are you talking about the guy with the G.I. Joe collection that let it just sit there for a year and then sold it all? Because he didn't really care about it in the first place. He just wanted to be like, look at me and my love for G.I. Joe. Made some G.I. Joe content, and then poof, it was gone. Man, you didn't care about shit. You care about G.I. Joe. You don't give a shit about nothing. You just spent money, got something you thought would get you attention, and then sold it. Loki, is the Street Fighter the movie soundtrack on vinyl? That's a good question. If it is, I don't have it because I'm not really. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is because I'm sure I've seen it. I'm sure I've seen it. I'm getting the Studio Series Constructicons. Oh, those are so cool. and I'm taking all of them out of their box so I can form Devastator and proudly display him. That's what you do. That's what you do. You know what? I love my wife. She's got Superion, the giant one, the giant Superion. Each piece is a full size, like a full size Transformer. Okay, she's got the giant Superion on a shelf in the living room with his like gun and his battle thing. And you're like, damn, those are some big jets all put together, looking badass and cool. And yeah, man, do it. Do it. Loki has the Street Fighter. Yeah, I don't. I really don't. Loki, I won't buy a firearm. I won't shoot. Right there, dude. Right there. Right there. Why would you buy a gun you're just going to let sit there and collect dust? And that's not good. You want to clean it. You want to make sure it's good. You want to make sure it's ready to go. You don't want to pull an untested firearm out and be standing there with your dick in your hand and nothing to shoot. It's that simple. Do you want to know why I have firearms? Because it's gotten to the point where I'm like, if some crazy shit goes down, especially here in the next month when they turn off EBT shit, I'm not going to be standing there holding my deuce in my hand. No, I am going to be ready. That is why I have firearms. That is why there are firearms in this house. Because I will defend myself. I will defend my family. Defend the people you care about. Because guess what? If you're home and you don't have anything but a butter knife, how can you protect the people that you love and care about? Because if I let anything happen to that one that's in there still asleep, because she's got the next couple of days off for Loki's birthday, that's on me, man. If I let something happen to her because I'm not prepared, that's my fault. That's on me. That is me being unprepared and not ready. You want to protect the people that you love most. You want to protect the shit that is yours. Be ready because, yeah, this weekend is going to be interesting. With all the threats that they're just going to storm Walmart and be running out with carts full of shit. Be ready. Be ready. I'm not going to the grocery store this weekend. You can kiss my ass. I'll go after. I'll go after all this shit blows over. I can deal with that. I have no idea what the hell Arwen's doing, like a party thing. She got a party hat. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. So, nope. Damn right it's going to be interesting. You know, last week when we brought up those videos of that chick that was like, I got this and I got these babies and da-da-da. Turns out she owns a BMW that was bought last year. It's a 2024 BMW. And she's on food stamps and SNAP and rent assistance. You know why all that's getting taken away and she's getting sued and they're saying, hey, this is collateral, your car. They're going to take her car away. Why? Because she frauded the system. She frauded the system. She's on all this shit. She's making, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars on TikTok. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Must be nice having, you know, a brand new BMW. That's right. And she's on assistance. Why? Because they figured out how to game the system. My thing, take them all off. Cut it off. Cut it off now. Turn the damn spigot off and do something new because this ain't working. These projects, the shit that they've been giving away isn't working. So if you want to help people, find another way. Find another way to help people. Because they're taking their $4,000 in food stamps and they are cashing out. How the hell are they cashing out? They're getting a quarter of that. So they'll get a quarter of that in cash. Go to a store, spend $4,000, get $1,000 back. Store just made $4,000 off the government and gave you $1,000. Most people on assistance are working the system. By God, man, get a job. It's not that bad. Get a job. Go, shoot. Go get a job. Go get a job. Life's not that bad. Not if you're working for it. Oh, but I'm working and I'm not doing this and da-da-da-da-da. And my 6 kids, well, there's your problem right there. Why'd you have 6 kids? Because the more kids I have, the more money the government gave me. That's no reason to have kids. That is no reason to have kids. Welfare was established to help while one is financially down. Exactly. That right there. And I have no problem with that. I have absolutely no problem with that. It's the lifers that I have a problem with. It was never designed to be a lifetime and generational payments from the government. People worked hard. People worked the system, and the system let them. Yeah. And the hardworking people, the people that bust their ass, the people that sweat their ass off all the day, they pay that. They pay for that. You guys pay for that. My father-in-law gets $20 a month in food stamps. He actually needs it. This is how they treat the vets. And that money's not there. Why is that money not there? Because they're giving $40,000 a month to Karen because she's got 8 kids and needs a place to live. That's not what all of this shit was designed for. Most of the young people today don't want to work for a living. That's right. That's right. They don't want a job. And there are tons of fun jobs. Go work for a game store. Can you imagine how fun that is? Not GameStop. Screw them. I wouldn't want to work for GameStop if somebody paid me. I know the way that shit works. But I wouldn't mind working at like one of the small boutiques. Man, that would be fun. And I'm not talking about playing a damn video game all day. I'm talking about just, man, look at this cool shit, or look at this we got in. I definitely would be like, bro, get some Tamashii Nation stuff. Like that Mecha Godzilla down there that I showed you. Get some Tamashii Nation shit, put it on the shelf, and sell that shit. Sell it right along with those games. Because there will be people with nerds. Guess what nerds have? Nerds have video games. And nerds have figures like Dinobots and shit like that. That's what nerds like. Nerds like records and vinyl. Nerds like action figures. Nerds like Transformers and big robots that blow shit up. Get a job you like. Get a job that you enjoy. Get a job that has meaning. That's God help me. Find a job that you enjoy that has meaning and do it. And work it for a while. You don't have to stay at that job forever. This is where everything gets fucked up. How long have you worked at McDonald's? I've worked at McDonald's for 20 years. Nobody should work at McDonald's for 20 years. Not unless you're a manager that's been managing for those 20 years. If you are a line guy that's been at McDonald's for 20 years, something aired out in your life. Get off the dope, do something else. The ability to strive and reach for something is gone. Unless it's easy. Unless it's easy. The ability to reach up and grab that next run and lift yourself up. Why? This is why I've had so many jobs in my life. It's not because I was bad at one. It's not because I got fired. I've only been fired from one job. One job. That's it. And I was immediately asked to come back. And I said, nope, I will find something else to do. That should be at the top of the list in getting help and support from the government they defended. I absolutely agree with that. That is a fault in the system that they screwed up. Because when they were shutting bases, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but they were shutting bases left and right. The Democrats, and yes, it was the Democrats, were closing base after military base. Oh, we can't afford it. Can't afford it. We can afford to give illegals health care, but we can't afford to keep this military base open. We can't afford to keep this base overseas open. We can't afford to support our troops. So right after, it was like a half a year after my pops rang that bell and retired from the Navy, they changed the way the insurance worked. So Pops was like grandfathered in under the old system. And he could pretty much pick who he wanted to go to. So he didn't have to deal with the VA. He didn't have to deal with all the headaches and the bullshit. He only had to pay a fucking $15 copay. And that was for everything across the board. $15 copay to go to a doctor. $15 copay to go get surgery. $15 copay to get your prescription. It was $15 across the board. That is not the way it works now. But luckily, till the end of his days, he had insurance that only cost him $15 to go to the doctor. $15 to get a treatment when he had cancer. $15 to get a procedure done if he had to have surgery, or if he had to have x-rays, or he had to get a prescription. The VA in Florida is good. It's good to know. VA in Texas isn't bad. I do, Loki, they closed Weymouth Naval Air Base. They suck. They absolutely, positively suck. We can't afford to keep our military bases open, but we can afford to give $2 billion for bullshit. No, I'm not dealing with that. I'm just, screw that. I'm just going to get more pissed off if I keep talking about that. So thoughts on Fandom. Don't believe everything you hear. Watch out for cultish-like behavior. Okay? When they start acting like a cult and that their leader can do no wrong. If I do something wrong, call me on it. By all means. You might not like my response, but go ahead and call me on it. If you're like, Loki, I think you did this wrong. I think you handled this wrong. Okay. By God, you might not like my response, how I respond to it, but oh well. Life might not be fair for everybody. I used to hop into the base when I come home from Europe, down the street from my house. The jobs they killed when they closed the base was horrid. Yeah. Oh yeah. They shut down jobs for, you know what? Guess what? A lot of wives. You remember how all the wives used to work like the PA? The PA was like the gimme job for the wives. The senior wives worked at the damn PX. God help me, dude. I always ask the question, how far does a movement go before it turns into a cult? Right there, Anthony. Yeah, because you got to. Because if you've got people that are like, you cannot be wrong. You cannot be wrong. This person is not wrong ever. And they're constantly wrong. You're like, screw that. Why would I get involved in that? From the inside, it's totally different. And usually it's a war. Usually there's some kind of like tug of war for bullshit going on. Who can be the best ass licker in the group? Oh, I smoked 200,000 Menthos today and licked a lot of ass. Maybe it'll be me. No, absolutely freaking not. What is up, dude? Joker boys. Joker here. Remember, for 39 months. Come by, dude. Come by tomorrow. I'm going to give away Mortal Kombat Legacy Edition on Steam. Make sure you're there. You're a member. Make sure you're there, brother. Hail, my brother in chaos. Can I have a Fanta? Ask and thou shalt receive, my friend. You most definitely can get a Mexican Iron Man styled Fanta. And while he might be like, I don't drink that shit, Loki, you know that. We're going to tease him about it anyway. Love you, Mikey. Skull! Wanna Fanta, don't you wanna Fanta? Mexican Iron Man wants a Fanta, ah, Fanta, ah, Fanta, ah, Fanta. I don't drink that shit. I don't drink that garbage. Mikey gets so testy now. He's so testy. I don't drink that garbage. Oh, man, you just got to tease him. You just got to tease the shit out of him because, yeah. If you guys see Mexican Iron Man out there in the wild, tease him. Be like, Fanta, I don't drink that shit. I don't drink that. Strippers for Mikey. I don't do that. Don't let him lie to you. What's up, Project? How are you doing, brother? Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you, guys. What's up? What's up, Valhalla? I'm ready for Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin laid an egg. You got to sing. You got to sing the Joker song on this holiday season, brother. Put that as part of your intro. Mortal Kombat should be inducted in the Hall of Fame. It's not. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection comes out tomorrow. Get your copy here tomorrow. Keep your eye out. Look at the community page. As soon as I figure out what time we're going to go see Back to the Future, I'll update. So, and then we'll play Big Booby Beach Volleyball for at least an hour, just so I can make sure that all the kinks are worked out of the PS5. Because that thing hasn't even been plugged in like a year since the last PlayStation live stream I did. The wounded antelope loves his Fanta. Yeah, what happened to the wounded antelope? Wounded antelope Mexican Iron Man. Now it's like, I'm bike riding in the mountains. I'll talk to you later. I'm riding up the mountain in Hilton Head on my bike. Mountain biking. Oh, shit. Ceiling tiles. Ceiling tiles are always up till you start the truck and tractor pull, of course. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Since I started following Mexican Iron Man on the YouTubes, my laundry has never been cleaner and fresher smelling. Oh, thanks, Mexican Iron Man. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Actually, that's me, Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, Loki Clean, da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah. But it's cold enough. Hell yeah. Mike turned into a dude, bruh. Yes. Mike is now a dude, bruh. Dude, bruh. The dude, bruh, on the bike. That's all right. He's taking care of himself. And that's a big thing. Guys, when we talk about living your life, it's not just, oh, I'm going to go out and do something stupid. Or, oh, I'm going to go out and get drunk. Or, oh, I'm going to go out and smoke a whole bunch of weed with my buddies. It's about taking care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going out. You're not getting out. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take better care of yourself. Part of that for me is, guess what? Drinking decaf and no sugar shit. Which I'm doing successfully. Thanks to zero sugar stuff. That shit really works. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold Loki said so. Thank you, Joker, my friend. Thank you, brother. It's good to see you. The glitter. Put it back on. Put it back on. Put the beanie back on. And I understand for some people that's scary. It's scary to get out. There's some people that are like, Loki, I'm gonna do a meetup. Why not? I don't want anybody to see me. Why not? Because I don't want anybody to judge me. Just go out. If they've got a problem, that's on them. That's their problem. You gotta stop. You're gonna stop yourself from having an enjoyable time because someone might be a dick. That's life. People are going to be dicks. People are going to be dumb. People are going to be idiots. Who gives a fuck about them? That's the thing. Do not give a shit about them. Well, Loki, I'm more worried about the people that I do know than the people that I don't know. If you know somebody and you do a meetup and they do not treat you with the same respect that they always have, that is on them. They are a douchebag. They are not the person you thought they were. It's that simple. You have to adapt to that. Guess what? Some of the people that are online, they aren't like that in real life. They might be like, hi, how's it going? Look at this. I'm doing a stream on this, that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing blah, blah, blah. And then you meet them and they're an absolute fucking total douchebag. That's life. If you want to act like a cunt, act like a cunt. If you don't, don't. But that's not your fault if they want to act like a cunt. I'll be 19 tomorrow. Congratulations. I wish I was 19. I wish I was 19. That would be interesting. I don't know though today though, if I'd want to be 19. If I got to go back to the 90s, sure. I'll be 19 again. Sure, I can do that. I'll wait for Eris, too. It's amazing when you figure that one out. Wait for Eris. Fictitious character. Fictitious. Mark is exactly who Mark is. Do not let him bullshit you. Mark is the exact same person online as he is offline. I'm not talking about you, fucker. But there are people that will surprise you. Because when the true colors come out, you're like, why would they do that? Why would they act like that? Why would they be such a Karen? And that's the thing, isn't it? They were always like that. They just chose not to act like that because they didn't want to embarrass themselves in front of a whole bunch of people. Whereas in private, they can be a cunt. They can act like a cunt. Why? Because no one's around to see them. See, that's the crazy thing. That's when you realize, so when you're in front of the camera, or when you're on a stream, when you're around some people, you want to act like this. When you're on your own, and all the cuntiness comes out because no one's looking at you. Well, apparently Daryl is Wilt Chamberlain. I don't buy that for $1. 19 again. Do I keep knowledge I have now? Buy Disney stock then, knowing to sell immediately after Endgame. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I don't know if I'd want that though. See, I really don't know if I'd want that. No, you don't get to know everything. You just go back and you get to be 19 again. God help me, then I wouldn't. Yeah, we're not going back. As tempting as it is, we're not going back. I was 15. I'm 65. I'll be 66 on December 23rd or 25th. Walter, happy birthday, man! Even if it's a couple months away. I will be 46 this year. So yay me. Some people are like, Loki, you don't look 40 like you're in your 40s. Oh, well, thank you. You look like you're in your late 30s. Oh, well, thank you. At least I don't look older. At least I don't look like super old. You know, when I'm like 30 something years old. I've seen that. You know what that is? Staring into this fucking screen all day, every day with nothing else to do. You start hunching. I'm old. I'm hunching. And you get sucked into that screen and your hair goes white and you look old as fuck. Nope, not doing it. Gun Bunny says, I'll be 46 next July. Welcome to the 46 Club. 46 in January. What is up with all the 46ers? Hell yes. Thank you. My people representing. X message sent to Mim, an international Fanta spokesman. Yes, absolutely. He'll probably throw a fit too when he gets it. I don't drink that shit. I don't drink that shit. I'm sure you don't. I know you don't. But you got to wear a body condom to give him a hug. Already 46. Congratulations, Mephisto. Happy birthday, even if it's not your birthday. I'll be 61 in January, Loki. Happy birthday, man. Another year. Y'all are all kids, right? I knew that. Y'all are all kids. I've heard that before. You and Dave Bob. Y'all a bunch of youngsters. Well, well, well. No, I sent you more evidence. Check. Oh, me check messages. Okay. I got what he's saying. Sent a photo. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Shit. This is funny. Where are you? There you go. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Mexican Iron Man wants a Fanta, 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 ah. Fanta, Fanta, ah. That's about how skinny he is now, too. Fanta, Fanta, ah. Fanta. That is about how skinny Mike is now, too. So, and he's got another one. Give me just a second. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna? Oh. He looks like Pedro. Share this tab instead. Tell me he doesn't look like Pedro Pascal in that. Mikey is now Pedro Pascal in Wanta Fenta. Pedro Pascal will play Michael Knoll in the new hit Broadway play Wanna Fenta. Wanna Fenta, don't you wanna Fenta with all the chorus girls? Fenta, Fenta, Fenta. Except, he's not going to do anything with all the chorus girls because he's not Mexican Iron Man. But if it was the real Mexican Iron Man, all the chorus girls would be pregnant. Every single one of them would be having a baby. Because that's the way Mikey rolls. What is up, Mr. Master Craftsman Andy Masterson? Says, yes, I have updated reference photos for a brand new Mikey sculpture. Holy shit. He's skinnier now. He's skinnier in the face, Andy. Holy shit, man. He's skinnier. So, yeah. Arwen's just laughing her ass off. Wow. Okay. So, Pops, you have outdone yourself. Absolutely, positively outdone yourself. Want a churro and a Fanta? Churro and a Fanta. Want a Fanta? Do you want a Fanta? Have a churro and a Fanta. Okay, I'm closing this. Because, yeah. Mikey. Good Lord. I don't drink that crap. Yeah, we know. We know. You don't have to tell us. We know. But it's still funny. And we still tease the shit out of you about it. And it's not going to stop. You can hate me all you want to. But it's not. Because it's out there. And it's never ending. And it's always going to get brought back up at some point. And you can be pissed. You can be angry. And you be like, fuck that Loki guy for putting it out there that I drink that shit. But, yeah. My work here is done, Pop says. I'm done. I have delivered the Fanta memes, the Mikey Banta memes. You should put that online too. And I guarantee you he's going to say, I don't drink that crap. I don't do that. And their taxes would be beyond reproach. So what can I say? At the end of our live stream this morning, Jedi Master, Lost in Space. What's up? You got another one, don't you? Holy shit. I missed it, didn't I? Loki, no more Pedro Pascal. No, definitely not. No more Pedro. Thank you, brother, for the $2 super chat. Two $2 super chats. He says, good morning, Loki. Happy hump day. Skull, tuck and roll. Happy hump day, my friend. And I'll give you a little skull and tuck and roll. So, like I've been saying, keep your eyes peeled. We will do a game stream later tonight, which will be Big Booby Beach Volleyball Part 3. I'm probably going to use a Yane. So, if you like purple hair ninja death goddesses, this will be the stream for you. I don't think I'm going to play as anybody else. I know Christy's not on there. Christy's not on part 3. So I would use Christy. Absolutely. Silver-haired assassin, a death blossom. But she's not on there anymore. So she is in part 2 and part 1, but she's not in part 3. Happy birthday, Loki, and skull and tuck and roll. Skull and tuck and roll to you, brother. Thank you for the happy birthdays. It's going to be fun. Tomorrow should be fun. Going to see Back to the Future. Yeah! Going to be a great one. This one's just for you, brother. Let's get mean.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Damn straight. All right, we're getting out of here. Gun Bunny is going to go make dinner that takes 8 hours. Damn, Gun Bunny. Well, I made dough the other day, so I made pizza dough, right? That's got to sit for 12 hours before you can use it. That is not like, oh, well, I'll just use it. No, you don't want to do that. You got to let it sit in the fridge, too. So let it sit for about an hour after you make it, after you make the dough, and then immediately put it in the fridge after that. Because the yeast needs the cold to really get the dough going. And if you don't do that, like if you leave it out on the counter or you leave it in the oven, it's going to get like a weird alcoholic smell. And that's bad. You don't want that. Because that means the yeast gone out of control and it's no good. You don't want that dough. You want to make fresh dough. And the fresh dough means it needs to sit in the fridge for at least 12 hours before you use it. So we're going to play some Dead or Alive beach volleyball later tonight. But until then, guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter and get a smoked brisket from a Dega Outlaw, who is a good smoked brisket. It takes 8 to 12 hours. Done the right way. Have a fantastic day, guys. Be great, be excellent. Always speak friend to enter. Kick some ass today. Valhalla, go out and kick some ass. Go out and have a day. Have a field day. Get outside. Get some fresh air. Enjoy the cold weather. You deserve it. Later, guys.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.